Hi Virgo, this is Heather, the medium on a mission. I am bringing you your July Spirit Speaks message from Spirit, and I will be I'll be using my cards here. I've created this deck just basically based off of all of the clairvoyance images and signs and symbols that I get for Spirit to be able to communicate messages from loved ones. I've created my own deck just with kind of those symbols and synchronicities that I'll be using, so I'm super excited about that. And I will be using the Namaste cards here that just kind of give general messages and guidance for the month. And this will cover off on the mind, body, and spirit, 3-card spread, as well as the additional card here. And so this is really just any messages that Spirit has to provide to you. All of the signs so far have had someone from Spirit come step forward, and I just sort of have to kind of see what comes forward, and they may not resonate. Some of you may resonate with many of you, and so Spirit never wastes a thought. And so I know that they're sort of on the other side saying, okay, we're going to send this person forward, this energy forward, because this resonates with the greatest amount of people that are going to watch this video. And so that's why if any of you have ever gone to like a mediumship demonstration, you'll always see like the message is claimed by one individual, but there's like 5 or 10 or 20 other people that are like, you know what, I heard what I needed to hear without it being directed at me. So Spirit always knows what you need to hear without a doubt. And so I trust and know that they're coming forward, and they're here to give the highest messages and good. So as I'm saying that, I do have a young male energy that's coming forward. I don't know if this would have been a son, a nephew, or even just a childhood friend, or someone that maybe this may have even been someone that you knew about that had crossed over. And he's just coming forward to represent this message on behalf of the sign of Virgo for this month. And I'm sorry, I don't know if I even said that, but this is for Virgo for the month of July. So I apologize if I was delayed on that, but this is for Virgo. So we will just keep going here. So first card I'm getting is the mind, relationships, the sacral chakra. So what this is telling me here is that there's something in terms of relationships that's been on the mind. I feel like this is kind of a theme for this month in terms of the things that I would be focused on. I do feel like, as I'm just sort of tuning into the message here, I do feel like there's a feeling of a little bit of disconnect. I want to disconnect my energy. I feel like I'm not really connecting with individuals. I feel like there's a relationship that's been on my mind. I don't know if this is in a work situation, a love situation, a child situation, but I feel like there's a relationship specifically that has been on my mind, and I want to focus on. So I'm going to keep going here, but I feel like this is really what I want to talk about, and I feel like this is for the month will be sort of the thing that's maybe weighing on your heart, or this is where your energy is. That was way too many cards I dropped. I'm just going to pull another one here. That might just be reflective of where you're at in terms of your relationship. There might be a lot that's covered off that you feel like you're sort of like all areas, or what this is. I'm not quite certain, but let me just keep going here. So what does Virgo need to know in terms of a body? The body, the physical body, what information does Spirit need to bring to them this month? Okay, so I'm going to pull this card here. Okay, cords, got it. Okay, so these are so it's interesting, this cords, because the beautiful thing is I created these cards so I know exactly what Spirit tries to bring forward when they communicate these. So whenever I get cords in my hand, I physically feel them in my hand regarding any type of relationship or financial. But being that the relationship came up, I know that I'm talking about physical cords connected to a relationship. So this could be something where maybe you've had a relationship where it didn't go the way you expected. Maybe there's been a loss of a relationship, a physical relationship, and the feeling of being disconnected from that. I'm drawn to, the man and the woman here, obviously, but the relationship, I feel like it's really strong. And I feel like I have cords connected to this. Now, this could be cords, happy cords. This could be cords of I feel like a deep connection to this individual. I feel like we're making strides in this relationship, or this could be a cord that maybe needs to be cut. So it's up to you to really decide in terms of if it's a good cord or a bad cord. Now, as I'm saying this, I'm not getting any physical pain in my hand, which usually comes with a negative cord. And so I feel like this might actually be a cord that is a positive for you in the sense of the relationships that you need in your life, the things that you, and a positive may not, maybe on paper it's a bad relationship, but maybe this person in this relationship, whatever this is, has taught you enough in this life to where it helps you. And so it becomes a positive cord because that cord showed you what love looked like or what it doesn't look like. And so I always say if you're learning, it's never a bad thing. And so it may actually be a positive relationship and you're very happy and you're in love and the sun's shining on you, or may it be a situation where the relationship is not working out the way you would expect or the expectation that you had, and therefore there's a feeling of kind of the cords that come to it, but it's teaching you something. And so that is the important lesson here. It's all about what it's teaching you, where's the growth opportunity, and to me that's, spirit, whenever they kind of come through, that's what it's about. It's not about, oh, this is bad for you, this is good. There is no good or bad, there just is. And so you have to define what that cord was. Was it a cord of learning of what not to do, or learning what to do more of? And so what experiences you really want to create in this life. And so I love that card. So this is my so Spirit's bringing the Wanderlust card here. So this is really a card for me when I connect with this. This is about kind of really self-exploration. So Wanderlust is really the feeling of wanting to, for those of you who haven't heard of it, it's this sort of this feeling and desire to wander. It's the wanderlust, right? Wanting to get out there, wanting to explore the world, wanting to see what else is out there. And so that's really what this is. And so you may have been in a relationship where it may have not worked out the way that you really expect it to. It was on your mind. It's something that you feel like, it's a breakup. It feels like, gosh, it's really weighing heavy on me. It's a cord. I feel like it just doesn't feel good. But that cord may be a cord that gets you to really kind of pursue your own heart's desire. Maybe you were stuck in, I don't want to say stuck, maybe you were in this relationship where it wasn't serving your highest good. Maybe it wasn't really, you were sort of lost in the identity of this individual, so you really weren't able to get out and experience the free energy that your soul is looking for, your spirit is looking for. And so maybe that's what this is for you, is really kind of acknowledging this for what it was, but moving on to now it's your time. Now it's your time to pursue your heart's passion, what you want to do. Get out there, explore the world, build new relationships, explore who you are and really wander. It's that not all who wander are lost. That's what that is. It's the feeling of getting out there and really, eat, pray, love, becoming who you are, what you want, and really owning yourself there as well. Now, for some of you, because this is a general reading and it's going to serve multiple people, the message here is that you have this relationship that is really kind of, it's your solid, it's your ride or die. They're kind of really there for you. But every relationship, I've been married, I've been with my husband over 20 years. Every relationship has its problems. Don't care who it is, everyone, everything. It's a matter of, do you stick together and do you go through the lessons together? Do we learn together or do we learn apart? And so you really have to decide what that looks like for you. And so with this here, what I'm seeing as well is that, like a lot of relationships, no matter how long or short you've been together, you learn something. And so you have to decide, is this person that you're with, are they teaching you things that you want to learn? Are they giving you the lessons that you want to learn? Is this someone who you would want to travel with when you get older? Is this someone who you want to continue to get lost together, so to speak, or wander together? It's really up to you to decide what this relationship is. And so I feel like for some of you, this is the acknowledgement of, yes, we have. Okay, Virgo, sorry about that. My camera shut off there for a moment, but I'm going to keep going. And so yeah, you really have to decide. Again, this is a general reading, so I can't package up your life here within a short period for everyone. It's going to serve, one path will serve one and one will serve the other. But basically, what I'm getting for the month of July is that it's kind of the awareness and the understanding of the relationships and the cords that are attached to them. Are they cords for your highest and greatest good? Are they teaching you to are they there to anchor you and to help you and keep you grounded in this life and to really kind of pursue your heart's passion? Or are they relationships in this life that are really kind of creating this more of a roadblock than an anchor, more of a tie back versus a positive, so you can't really kind of pursue your heart's passion or even speak your truth. I mean, it could be anything in terms of really being able to honor your spirit and who you are and what you enjoy doing, and just sort of pursuing that without the feeling, it's kind of just abandonment of all sort of expectations or anything. Maybe this relationship is not serving you in this, maybe it is. So it's one of the two paths for each of you, but I feel a sense of I feel like it's important for some of you to come to an awareness around this, and it's the feeling of no love lost, that any type of love has a benefit in it. And so you really have to understand that that's the important thing for you to capture here, and that it is for your highest and greatest good, and that just keep moving in that direction. So I'm going to pull a final card here for the general blessing for the month of July for Virgo. All right, let's just pull this one here. Okay. So, you are blessed regardless. So every experience enriches us and those around us in some way, regardless of what we achieve and we don't achieve, what we or do and don't do. All is a blessing in one form or another. Nothing is a mistake, and for all serves a divine purpose. All is blessed. It's amazing, because that's literally what I just said. Every experience is a good one, whether you want to put it quote unquote good or bad. Every experience that you have is a good one. And so it's acknowledging that maybe you need to thank an ex. Maybe it's a situation where you say, you know what, thank you, because guess what? I'm traveling now. I'm doing me right here. Maybe it's a situation where it's like, thank you for being in my life. Thank you for showing me these things about myself that I need to fix and clean up. And we are going to make this life together. You are my ride or die. Let's go, because we are having fun together and we're learning together. And so either way, you are blessed. You are absolutely blessed. You are in this space. Your spirit is free. You can kind of pursue and do whatever you want. But it's knowing that everything is a blessing. So even if you learn, you're blessed. And so you might, like I said, thank an ex or thank your partner that you're with here in this life that's still with you, that's helping you move forward and really kind of pursue your heart's passion and fulfill your spirit's desire here to move forward. So I hope that was helpful, Virgo, and I apologize for the momentary breakup there, but hopefully I can merge the videos and there's no issues. So thank you so much for tuning in, and we will see you again next month. Namaste.